to duke it out right here on this field. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So Oregon's offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. After the filthy move, he's got room. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Rebels offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Caught behind the line. It's right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quickly to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
That one comes out hot down the right side. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. Strikes the blow. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Rebels. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take a... No, yes, 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 yes! Over 100 yards for the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm. It's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Moore will throw. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's White. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the ground with the back. Makes his man miss. Gets away from one, finds room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wells. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. They'll go back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. These corners going to give these receivers some space. From the gun, running back gets to give. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, what a... Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Coming after him. Snagged in the middle, it's Stevenson. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Give to the back. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Ducks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Open space at the 25. He's now up to 71 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job on this defense.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory.
Takes a hit as he fires.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
To the air, it's Simmons. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Got his man quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone. I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
He's got his man. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll try it again. Still running at the 40. Running toward the tape. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. SEC versus the Big Ten. They competed everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands, what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll try to pot the draw. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Finds the tight end.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And the Ducks get enough for the first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Ducks want to move quickly. They'll run it from the gun. Great move there. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. A first down run on the doorstep. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Caught in the backfield, it's Dickey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the run. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead of 14. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. Really tough run there, he got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Tulsa found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Golden Hurricanes football. Those folks in Chapman Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now on first down from the 28. To the ground, he's got it again. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. It'll be a draw. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Now on second and short after the first down completion. The short hands, it's Dickey. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. If you'd have to...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some...
And that pass is intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
To the air, it's Simmons. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Back to the air one more time. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season. And it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled. Settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
He could go off. Oh, man, really? Coughing it up? Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Here's a throw downfield late.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him, and they convert. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job